What's up, YouTube? Please like, please share, please comment. Let's see. Let's talk about things that tick you off. I live in a somewhat quiet town in the middle of nowhere, Georgia, across the street from boondocks and on the other side of a big city. And I live in the county. Houses are decently spread apart by decent sized yards, surrounded by some decent people. Things that tick me off. Nosy neighbors. People who like to work on their cars at 7, let's say 8 o'clock at night. Revving the engines, tuning their systems. Revving their engines, hauling ass up and down the road. People who don't put their pets on leashes and or have an invisible fence. People who just let their dogs run wild. I say people who haul ass up down the street and loose dogs for the reason because I get off work today and I'm like, damn, had a pretty good day at work. I can go home, I can sit back, and I can relax. I pull up, lay down on the street, somebody's dog. That kills me because, that dog didn't ask for that. He didn't ask to be put on the street. He didn't ask to be brought to the street. All he expected from his owners was to love, take care of him. And now he's a puddle, a fur puddle, on the side of the street. Sucks. I lost my dog, my favorite dog. It was like my son over a year ago to cancer. I miss him every day. I have also lost a dog to a hit and run. And it sucks. And the thing about that is, I live on the same street I grew up on. Me and him were walking across the street. This was a loyal dog. You didn't have to leash him. You didn't have to do anything. He would just follow you. If you called him, he was there. If he went missing, it's because he was behind you laying down. That's how loyal this dog was. Never walked out of the yard, nothing. I walked from my neighbor's house where me and him were playing Nintendo. Walked across the street, and this car came out of nowhere, hauling ass, almost hit me, ran him over, and kept going. Now, granted, as an adult, I know I should have picked him up, walked him across the street with me. I know that now. I was a kid back then. Another thing that annoys me. On the interstate, there are 3 lanes of traffic. Slow, medium, and fast. AKA the passing lane. If you're in this lane and you're not passing anybody, guess what? You're in that lane illegally. The state of Georgia is so fed up with this. They passed a law called a slow poke law. Meaning, if you are going under the speed limit in the fast lane, impeding the speed of the driver behind you, or impeding traffic. Impeding means in the way. You can get a ticket. Now, don't quote me on this because I don't know how many tickets the state of Georgia has gave out so far, but I feel like it's been 0. And the reason I feel like it's been 0 is because every day I go to work on the interstate, every day I come home on the interstate, every weekend I get on the interstate to go where I'm going, because yet again, I live in a small, nowhere town across the train tracks from the hillbillies down the street from a big town. I mean, the middle of nowhere. But the thing about it is like, that's the only way we could go is the interstate. Yes, we have highways. Who wants to take the highway? The highway is 40 to 50 miles an hour the whole way. And there's a bunch of residential traffic there. And log trucks, work trucks, whatever, 18-wheelers, big rigs. And that's what they take. My feeling is I'll get a ticket quicker and or getting a wreck quicker on that. Because there's nowhere to go. There's not another lane to swap in. People are turning off, going to their house. People are getting on, going to their house. You got to slow down for truck drivers because they have the right of way. Or anyway, you know how you see them street signs that say slow trucks entering highway, da-da-da-da. Well, I mean, there's always 18-wheelers entering the highway, all of them down there. So that's all the signs you pass. Besides your occasional speed limit, church, school, daycare. Yeah, I said school already. Signs, where you have to slow down. But yeah, anyway, the interstate thing, that shit just, it kills me. Because if your car is not able to go 60, our speed limit here through this town is 70. You can go 80. 78, 80. Safe side. Even the state patrol don't fuck with you. But you do have them buttheads that will give you a ticket, and I'm only calling them buttheads because they're just out to give tickets. That's what they want to do with their lives. A lot of other cops, they're cool. They're like, so what, he's going 80, so what, he's going 75. I mean, honestly, an 80 mile an hour and a 70, it's probably a $100 ticket, and it's not worth their time nor yours. They don't care about that. They want somebody going faster. They want a drunk driver. But the slow poke people, man, come on. Like, if your car is not able to do speed limit, and I say speed limit because the speed limit is clearly posted as 70. If your car can't go 70 or above, the fuck you doing on the interstate anyway? I passed one today. Was smoking so bad, I thought somebody was inside chiefing. But no, the engine was smoking, the tailpipe was smoking, and he was putting at a cool 45 miles an hour. It just, that burns me. Another thing that ticks me off. Gas prices. I go to the interstate north of me, 5 cents less. I go to interstate south of me, man, I want to say it's almost 10 cents cheaper. That burns my ass. I drive a lot. I spend about $160 to $170 a week just in gas, driving back and forth to work. That's not including cruising around, not including taking the girlfriend out, going wherever she wants to go, 80 million places, and back to the first one to get what she wanted. Another thing that ticks me off: buttholes. Um, I have an anger management problem, so I'm on medication. It helps me keep calm. But if I ask you not to do something, I'm not trying to be your daddy. I'm not trying to be your mama. I'm trying to save your life. Don't touch me. Don't spit on the floor while I'm walking. Don't touch my shit. I don't care if the company paid for it or not. Don't touch it. Don't point your finger at me. Don't look at my way having a conversation and let me think you're talking about me. I will come over to your dinner table, sit down, and ask you what the fuck your problem is. I'm sorry. I'm on medication for that. I don't know. I guess deadbeat daddies. People who talk shit on somebody for no reason. I got a buddy of mine who married another buddy of mine's wife. My buddy had a kid with this lady. Now my other buddy's playing daddy to his kid. So he makes up stories about this man to make him sound bad. For no reason. You didn't want her when you was with her. Why are you doing this? Oh, your daughter likes him more. Wonder why? He spends more time with your daughter than you do. You're at the club, your daughter's blowing up your phone. Your daughter's blowing up your phone, you're asleep. Your daughter's blowing up your phone, you have to work late. That's quote unquote, because it's bullshit. You ain't not really working. I don't know. It's I call him deadbeats. Yeah, he spends time with his daughter from time to time, but mostly it's at his parents' house. That way he can leave his daughter and go do what he wants to do. Come back at the end of the night when she's ready to go to bed and act like he's been there all day. You know what I mean? Or just don't show back up. I don't know. I think that's enough on this. I mean, it's 13 minutes long, but just let me know what ignores you. What gets on your last nerve. Tell me in the comments below. Please like, please share. Please, comment, subscribe. Smash that like button. I need the money. If you want to donate, in the description below is a way to donate. But anyway, have fun. Finna go meet Savannah. And there goes somebody else speeding down the road. Bye.